The real reason Manchester United collapsed. After Sir Alex Ferguson, in 2013, Manchester United were champions of England. Today, they're a club still searching for their identity. Sir Alex Ferguson retired over a decade ago, and since then, Manchester United have never truly recovered. Not just trophies, not just results, but structure, culture, and belief. So, how did the biggest club in English football go from dominance to dysfunction? This is the full breakdown of why Manchester United collapsed after Sir Alex Ferguson and why fixing it has been so difficult. Part 1. Sir Alex was more than a manager. Sir Alex Ferguson wasn't just the manager. He was the sporting director, the culture setter, the authority figure, the long-term planner. For over 26 years, everything at Manchester United revolved around one man. If there was a weak squad, he adapted. If there was dressing room trouble, he crushed it. If there was boardroom chaos, he controlled it. When Ferguson left, United didn't just lose a coach, they lost the entire system, and the club had nothing ready to replace it. Part 2. The succession disaster. David Moyes was appointed as the chosen one. But replacing a legend requires structural support, authority continuity. Moyes had none of that. He removed experienced staff, downgraded training standards, and lost the dressing room almost instantly. United went from champions to 7th place, and more importantly, panic set in. From that moment on, Manchester United entered a cycle. Hire a manager, back him poorly, sack him, start again. Part 3. No identity, just resets. Van Gaal, Mourinho, Solskjær, Ten Hag. Each manager had a completely different philosophy. Possession football, defensive pragmatism, counter-attacking vibes, high-press modern systems. But the squad never matched any of them. Players were signed for the previous manager, shirt sales, short-term pressure, not a long-term football vision. So every rebuild was actually a reset. And resets don't win titles. Part 4. Recruitment and ownership. Failure. Manchester United spent billions, but spending money badly is worse than not spending it at all. Overpaid transfers, massive wages, players with no tactical fit. At the same time, the Glazer ownership focused on sponsorships, commercial growth, dividends, while rivals invested in data analytics, football structures, elite recruitment teams. United became a brand first, football club second. Sir Alex used to cover those cracks. Without him, they split wide open. Part 5. Dressing room culture collapse. One of Ferguson's biggest strengths was control. No player was bigger than the club. Host? Ferguson? Players outlasted managers. High wages killed hunger. Leadership disappeared. Managers lost authority. Standards dropped. Excuses replaced accountability. And once a losing culture settles in, it's incredibly hard to remove. Part 6. Why United still haven't recovered. Manchester United's biggest problem isn't talent, it's structure. Other clubs build systems that survive managers. United still rely on managers to fix everything. Sir Alex Ferguson was the glue. Once he left, everything fell apart. Manchester United didn't decline overnight. They declined because there was no plan after Ferguson, no football-first leadership, no long-term identity. Until that changes, history will keep repeating itself. So the real question isn't who the next manager is, it's whether Manchester United have finally learned the lesson Sir Alex masked for 26 years. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep football stories like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you on the next. New documentaries drop every week.